What's up YouTube, back again with another video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to remove an O2 sensor bank 1 from a Mini Cooper. So let's get it. First thing you're gonna do is come over here and you're gonna see a clip like this wire right here. It goes to this clip right here. We're gonna remove that. It's the clip at the bottom, and then the sensor is right up in there. So the first thing we're gonna do is disconnect this clip right here. I'm just gonna use a flathead and just twist it like that and just push it out. You see? So this is what we gotta take apart. Let's see if I could do it with one hand. Just press this down right here. And just like that, that's how you disconnect the clip. All right, now that we have the clip off, there's the sensor. The sensor is right there. That's what we're gonna remove. We're gonna take off this heat shield since it's kind of in the way. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A screw is missing right here. It's kind of hard to see. Yep, there, right there. You see the hole? Yeah, a couple screws are missing, but our bolts. A couple bolts are missing, but we're gonna take out these right here and then remove the heat shield. So they're 10 millimeters. Now we're gonna remove these ones. Like that. I'll get it out and then start recording again. I'm gonna take this one out and this one right here, and then I'll start recording again. See, I got that one out, but the space is a little bit tight. That's why it's kind of hard to record while I take this out. Pretty much that's what you're gonna do until it comes out. Alright, so now that we got all the bolts out, just wiggle it out like that. Now we got a lot more space to work with. Well, not a lot more, but some more, because yeah. All right, let's continue. All right, so I'll be using a 7/8 socket. O2 socket 7/8 to remove it. So we're just gonna get this over the wire right here. It's a little bit hard to do it with the phone, but you just gotta get it over it. I'm gonna get it over it and then continue to record. Okay, so I got the 7/8 O2 socket over it, as you can see. So now I'm gonna add the breaker bar, and then we're gonna crack it loose. All right, so now that we have everything on there, we're gonna crack it loose, like so. It's cracked. Now we're gonna remove. breaker bar. It's extremely hard to do this with one hand, but I'm trying to show you guys what to do. You're just gonna feel and get it back on there. Twist it like that. I'm actually gonna add a 1/2-inch drive ratchet to this to make it easier. Here's a better view. Got the ratchet on there. All right, we might be able to get it out now by hand. Should be out now. All right, there we go, we got it out. Now we're gonna install the new one. And honestly, we do not have to take off the heat shield for this. I just took it off so you guys could see a bit better. So yeah, and to give myself a little bit more space, but you don't need to take the heat shield off. All right, so here's the new O2 sensor that we're gonna put on there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the socket over it so I could catch it in the hole. All right, so this is how it looks. All right, so I got it in there and I used my fingers. I got it in there, I used my fingers to like catch it in the hole. And now I'm gonna tighten it. All right. All right. You don't want to over tighten it. You don't want to break it off. I'll put the torque specs on the screen. I don't use those. I just do it based off of how it feels. But if you want the torque spec, I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. Now we just gotta connect the clips back together and then slide it back on here. It's extremely hard to do this with one hand, but I'm just trying for the sake of this video. Come on. There we go. We slide it back right where we got it from. Actually, there we go. Just like that. Now we're gonna put, this came out accidentally, so we're just gonna put it back right up in there. And there you have it. That's how you change your O2 sensor on a Mini Cooper. Before we close out the video, I gotta put the heat shield back on. Yeah, I had to cut the video because I needed both hands. We're gonna just put the 5 bolts in that we took out. This one's gonna be a bit hard to go in, so I'm gonna use both hands and then continue to record. All right, I put those 2 bolts in. I tightened them with the spanner over there, and I'm gonna just tighten the top ones. Oh shoot, you need the socket. All right, now I'm gonna tighten the top ones. Just want it to be snug, because you will strip these bolts. That's it. All right, and that's how you change a O2 sensor bank 1 on a 2010 Mini Cooper. Appreciate y'all for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. All right, peace out.